Hey everyone, Skull902 here, and despite my hiatus, I knew I couldn't go without celebrating the 10th anniversary of my sprite show, Sonic and Mario. As I write this, it's June 24th, 2019, the last day where no episode of the series has existed for a decade. I won't go too deep into how I made it or anything like that because I've told the story before, just wanted to say some things about my experience making the series, what it means to me, and so on. And to give you something to look at, I'll play the episodes in chronological order, muted, with some nice background music for however long this lasts. Let's begin. After coming up with the original idea nearly 2 years prior and a number of changes as well as delays, including a period where I couldn't do most of my voices for a while, I got the ball rolling for episode 1 on May 22nd, 2009. I had the script written, I had all the actors' lines, and then it was time to do my own. 2 days later, I got all the necessary files to my grandma's house so I could start making the frames. That went on for nearly a month. My little brother had offered his help on the frames, and after the first 10, I couldn't find a good time to bring him along with me to finish the rest. That caused some delays, and eventually I remember saying screw it and doing the rest myself. I think I did over 30 of them in a single day, and at the time I was impressed with that. Soon after, I started editing the video, finished, and rendered it out on June 25th. So privately speaking, that would be the 10th anniversary. I sent the file over email to myself so I could download it at home on my Windows 2000 PC to upload the next day, sharing it with cast members in the meantime. The next day, June 26th, the video and series premiered for the world at large to see. It was viewed 79 times that day, and has since been seen over 35,000 times with 113 likes. Had you told me back then, I would have been amazed. The next 2.5 years I would say was smooth sailing for the series. I was never able to keep up the weekly schedule I had wanted to maintain, but episodes were coming out at a decent rate, people were viewing them, by my small-ass channel standards, and I had gotten a little bit of a fan base. Unfortunately, some problems started to mount late in 2011 and have continued since. First it was my editing software not working, then a 1.5 year long stretch of voice and throat problems resulting in the series cancellation, multiple delays and rewrites to the show's ending I had to make, etc. Even a full year after the last episode came out, I had to delay the start of the final season due to some non-throat health issues, and I've got to say to all of you who've been waiting, or waited but had enough, I'm sorry things have been taking me so long. Had things gone the way I originally planned, I'd be talking about the series finale from 8 years ago. Unfortunately, things happen and I just gotta learn to schedule better or not overwhelm myself with projects. Rest assured that Season 5 is coming. I'm not gonna leave the series off on a cliffhanger, and you guys are gonna be getting a proper conclusion with these last 4 episodes. What a thing to think about, too. 10 years in and it's still running, but coming to an end. Of course, it's been coming to an end for almost 6 years, but that's aside from the point. I at least don't have the computer troubles I had from 2015 to 17, so I can get right back into it once my current issues clear up. But back to how long it's been, all the things I've gone through since the series started. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It amazes me how long this series has been going on for. I had no confidence it would even last a year or get past 10 episodes, and my plans called for it to end 2 years after it started. A lot of things have changed since 2009. I'm a bit of a different person at 25 than I was when I was 15. I couldn't have imagined back then that my most popular video would have been episode 7 with 40,000 plus views, or 1,300 subscribers, or a group of fans that actually stick around and watch my stuff. That's what it boils down to, really. I'm certainly not going to pretend I did it all on my own. I wouldn't have any of these things if it weren't for the viewers watching, or supportive friends, or the talented cast members I've worked with. There wouldn't be a show without any of that. So for those cast members who've lent their skills to the show, thank you for picking up on my slack and balancing things out in terms of acting ability. For the viewers, thanks for tuning in, even if it was only for a second. You took the time to watch even a fragment of something I made, and I'll forever be grateful for that. And then there's my friends. Trust me, I would be far worse off if it wasn't for you all. So, hoping I forgot nobody, in the order I befriended them, thank you Sapphire, Rabid, Amber, Eli, KN and Ames, Josh, Hiefire Shadow, Kaya, Georgia, Miracle, Donkey Dude, Weege, Symphentory, Katie, Sylv, Trip, and Rexy for being such wonderful pals. I really don't know what I did to deserve such a good group of peeps, but I'm glad I've got one. And that'll be it for my little look back in time at the series. It has been quite the ride throughout, and hopefully it'll be an enjoyable one for the final 4 episodes, not only for myself, but you all as well. I have been Skull902, thank you for watching, have yourselves a wonderful day, and how about I end this video similarly to the first episode?